To 45 ministers, one of the largest cabinets in the history of the country at a time of severe economic challenges, has been met with criticisms. These follows dashed expectations of economists to see a sizable cabinet reflecting measures to reduce the cost of governance at all levels. But this group, Speak Out Africa Initiative, says things could still be remedied by ensuring that all ministers are made to deliver on set mandates by developing key performance indicators. Using its newly developed governance tracker, which aims to promote cost-effective governance, the CSO wants the ministers and other government appointees to also declare their assets publicly.
Mr. President and state governors should lead in these lights by first declaring their own assets publicly also, aside the ones submitted to the CCB, which we know, which most Nigerians are not privy to. Why the appointees will follow same. Once again, we reinstate our call on all the newly appointed ministers to demonstrate transparency, accountability, and integrity by declaring their assets to Nigerians publicly.
The group is also asking all 8 former governors who are now cabinet members to, in line with the Public Service Law, stop collecting pensions from their previous offices.
Paragraph 2A of the Code of Conduct for Public Officers in the 5th Schedule, Part 1 of the 1999 Constitution, is very clear that no public officer is allowed to do this, and it reads as follows. Without prejudice to the generality of the foregoing paragraph, a public officer shall not receive or be paid the emolument of any public office at the same time as he receives or is paid the emolument of any other public office. We therefore urge on this note that Mr. President should lead by example. Himself and his Vice President, Kashim Shettima, who were both former governors of Lagos State and that of Borno State respectively, to lead by example and publicly discontinue and stop the temptation of collecting double salaries as pensions and as their current for their current position and current political office.
The ministers are resuming 85 days after President Tinubu assumed power, while they have been charged by the president to meet the expectations of Nigerians for renewed socio-economic development. Critics say this is not enough and want more accountability. Ferdinand Duroha, Arise News.